Hello, this is Prince Insomnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we encountered Colonel Tharon here in the Ether Mine, and in this episode we're going to be heading deeper into the Ether Mine to the Central Pit. So let's head on over this way. We just need to head down these stairs here and into this room for yet another cutscene.
Hurry it up, slow coach.
What's wrong?
Jojo! Gato! This is for you!
What can it mean? This is for you. Is Juju already dead? Or is he going to be killed? Is that why Tharon... But then, what does that mean? If we keep moving, is Tharon really going to die?
No! What's wrong, Shulk?
This battle is for my people. If you can't handle it, drop that weapon and head home.
That's not it. It's just that...
Out with it!
Listen, maybe we shouldn't just rush in head first.
What?
We got this far.
I think we should observe them and plan our attack afterwards.
You insolent... We don't have that kind of time! You don't know a damn thing about these machines. I have observed their movements. I've planned this attack for a month. I know full well what's going to happen to my brothers and sisters.
It's just...
We're going! Fall in, medic!
Sir, what's got into you?
A vision again. Don't tell me another death.
Yeah.
I knew it. The Shulk I know doesn't just chicken out for any old reason.
This vision, was it like before?
Kind of. I saw an underground ether river.
Huh. An ether river. You know what? That sword lets you see the future. All that power, and you still keep getting it wrong.
Better to use my brain than my fists.
Shulk, I may rush in head first, but at least my head's useful for something.
Okay, I get the idea.
I ain't done yet. You're useless on your own, Shulk. That's why we're here.
Ryan,
Next time you have a vision, you tell us. We bear the burden together as a team. You have a vision you don't like, we'll change the future together. Got it?
Got it.
What was that? Say it like you mean it.
I got it, all right? Next time I'll tell you.
He's right, Shulk. You two saved Juju once before. I know we can do it again. I believe in you.
Thanks. They're right. We'll change what happens. Anyway, I didn't see Juju and the others dying. There's still hope.
I do see quite a lot of criticism for Shulk for that specific scene. I kind of appreciate it for, you know, character flaws and character development. I mean, if you started seeing visions of the future, try telling me that you wouldn't freak out like Shulk has. I think Shulk's handled it remarkably well, considering. But anyway, let's slap around this mech on. This is apparently... I mentioned before how tension works, basically, how misses decrease your tension, whereas crits really increase your tension. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but when your party is not under the influence of Monado Enchant, it counts as a miss even though you're dealing 1 damage. So, just so you know. But anyway, let's see, the green moss tells me to go that way, so I'm gonna go this way. I knew this was here. Yeah, I've got a really big deposit over here, but yeah, that's what I thought. There's also a unique monster in the area that reacts to sound, so Let's walk first and see if I can collect these. Man, this is a really pretty ether crystal, though. Ooh, that sounds like we got a pretty good one, too. I'll go back and, well, that lasted for all of about 10 seconds. I'll go back and do the ether crystals later, but I guess we're gonna have to take care of Dark Kissling first. Oh well. Oh yeah, I also don't think I mentioned that, getting debuffed also, decreases your tension. It's very bad. There we go. That took care of him. That'll learn him! Anyway, let's collect the rest of the ether deposits and make the world that much less pretty in the process. Or just have the camera bug out on me. Yeah, there we go. All dead now. How tragic. But anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's head on this way. That way's where we're supposed to go. So obviously I'm not gonna go. Ooh, this is a ice ether deposit. Really pretty too. That's, yeah, I said this before and I'll say it again. That's one thing I really didn't like about Xenoblade 3D is how ugly the crystals look in that version. I don't even know what happened. Oh, who are we getting targeted by? I don't see a unique monster among those guys. Okay, well, if guy insists. Oh! It's Vengeful Dalton. How in the hell did he see me through the walls there? That was annoying. First the unique monster aggroes me, then like half of his friends aggro me, and then just while fighting we aggro like a billion more. Ugh. One fair word of warning. Since we're fighting in such tight spaces, you might find that Ryan tends to aggro more enemies as he attacks, so yeah, that happens. Well, we're level 24, so I think we're pretty well done when it comes to fighting. The central pit is right beyond this door, but obviously the door is a little bit more on the closed side of the spectrum. So we're going to have to open it up a little bit. If we head on up this way, past where that unique monster was, you know, the one that kind of sort of aggroed through a wall. Oh, no, we need to go down here and up this way. Wait. No, I just confused myself. Damn it. Yeah, I guess the minimap isn't as helpful as I want it to be. It's up here. This is where we want to go. Up through to Test Pit 4. Oh! A vision! Two ready oh yeah. That's... I'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it. Observation point. Ooh, wow, we can actually see the central pit from here, and... Yeah, this is, wow, what a hole. I do gotta wonder how the Homs built all this. I mean, look at the size of this thing. That is something about the Xenoblade series I do gotta wonder is how did they build such, like, massive structures like this? I mean, it would have taken a long-ass time, even with, like, construction equipment, wouldn't it? But anyway, let's hit that lever over there. And now we can open up the door to the central pit. Plucked at the peak of rightness. Now we just drill through the rind to reach the pit. Ooh, light bat. Is that a light bat like an animal bat, or is it a light bat like something you use to hit things? I don't actually know, but I'll look that up later. I'm guessing it's the former.
We're here. The central pit.
Where are they all? I don't see anyone.
We'll take that lift.
I'm ready to mash some mech on.
Yeah. Juju, Atharon, just hold on.
Alright, Central Pit. Here we are. Now, just a fair warning, viewers. Not the whole mine itself, but the Central Pit area specifically is one time only. We won't be coming back here ever, so make sure you do everything you want to do before moving on with the plot. I won't spoil why it's one time only, but I will say that everything in this dungeon from this point onward, you won't be coming back to. So there we go. Also from here on out, there's Mechon. Mechon everywhere. So, I hope you like Monado Enchant! This is part of the reason why I buffed Monado Enchant in my arts menu, by the way. It's just so that we can use it less often and I can prioritize using other arts instead. Also keep in mind that if one of your party members gets toppled, you can always help them back up. It's better than just letting them lie there.
You like that? Right. Awesome. Leave it to Ryan.
Another thing to make note of is, since we're so close to a ledge, if you use Ryan's sword drive on certain grounded enemies at in the right moment, in the right way, you can actually send them flying down the pit, which is something you might want to consider if you're in a pretty tight spot. Right. So let's see. There's a ether crystal deposit over here. It's guarded by some N64s. Yeah, it's a one-time thing, so I'll go ahead and do it. Ooh, another achievement. We're just collecting them like candy! Kind of like these ether crystals, which honestly look a little bit like rock candy to me. I think it's the colors. But anyway, enough tarrying around. Let's head on over to this metal structure over here. The Central Pit proper, even. And yeah. You might think it's a good idea to fling yourself off at your convenience to try and reach the bottom faster, but that'll just get you killed, so I wouldn't recommend it. The big gimmick of the Central Mine are these spinning metal things. They'll push you straight off if you get caught by them, so don't get caught by them. Just use these areas and alcoves here to avoid getting hit. They don't do damage, obviously, but if they push you straight off, they'll kill you because, you know, the fall. It's not the metal that kills you, it's the fall. There we go. Yeah, we might as well make our move right now. Let's take the upper path so we don't aggro that guy down there. I think we've got plenty of levels at this point. I would much rather not get into many more fights right now. I'm starting to feel the wear. But anyway, that I believe is where we want to go. So of course, instead of going there, I'm going to go the complete wrong direction.
We make a great
Don't
team.
push my treasure off, please. Thank you. And good night. I don't think there's actually anything over this way. I think it's just a dead end. So, yeah, now we'll just wait for this thing to pass over. And we'll probably have to make a mad dash to get past this area. Also, I'm pretty sure getting your head hit by that thing would, like, kill you pretty instantaneously, so I don't know how Shulk managed to just get pushed around instead of, you know, dying or something. Although, I don't know, it's moving pretty slow, maybe you wouldn't die. I'm an engineer, not a, I don't know what you would call someone who knows what would kill you, a physicist? I don't know. You got me there, you got me there. Let's just collect our water ether crystal deposit and move on with our life. We're gonna have a lot of crafting to do. Water crystals, by the way, they tend to have HP up, and I think we saw ice earlier, those tend to have ether defense up. I think. I'm pretty sure it's the earth crystals that tend to have physical defense up. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna sneak past those guys. Alrighty then, on to the next layer. Yeah, as you might have figured, since this is kind of an area where we won't be coming back, there's not a whole lot to miss here. So, that's really nice. I'm pretty sure everything we can find down here is stuff we can find somewhere else, so that's really, really handy. And I don't think there are quests tied to the central pit. We're so close to a level, let's do it. There we go, that got us up to level 25. Now we're really set for levels in this area. Ugh. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll fight them. Ooh, actually, they're all black tagged. I could probably just get away with this. Ooh, that sounded rare. Yeah, no, I could totally just get away with it. When it makes that special sound effect, it means you got an ether crystal that's rarer than average, which is really, really nice. Rare things are good things, viewers. That sounded stupid. Whatever. Let's just collect this item orb over here and be on our merry way. Alrighty then. So, if we head on over here, is this a landmark yet? No. Okay. Let's take a look at our map real quick. So yeah, we were at Central Pit level 1, now we're down here at level 2. Yeah, that was a landmark. Okay, so I think this is a pretty good place to stop here. In the next episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to be continuing down in the Ether Mine. That's the best cliffhanger I've got. I mean, what did you expect? We're mid-dungeon right now. It's not like I can just clear the dungeon in a single episode, like in Xenoblade 2 or anything like that. But anyway, see you guys then.